Hello, friends. Wow, so we are taking you on an adventure with us. And this is to a place we're scouting out. This is down near Winona, Minnesota. And it's been a place that's been calling to us for a while. As you know, we're trying to find our next place to settle. And we want this place to be home, to really feel like our heart place. We are on the quest, and we feel like we're already falling in love with this place down here. I could explain why, but the pictures will do just as well. So come on, take a look with us.
Apple blossoms are like my favorite smell.
Do you like it here?
Yeah?
Yeah? You having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look it.
Oh, your favorite smell. Plum blossoms.
I want some of this.
Part of what I love about down here is that it reminds me of one of my favorite childhood haunts, which is called Kinnickinnick State Park over on the Wisconsin side. There's just a diversity of adventuring opportunities. There's caves, there's cliffs, there's the backwaters of the Mississippi down here, there's rattlesnakes along the bluffs, endangered, but you still see them once in a while, which is pretty thrilling. And of course, my beloved forests, which I can never get enough of. I look out here and I just see canoeing adventures that never end. There are so many wild edibles down here. I mean, everywhere I look, this is an edible landscape. We've got hell parsnip, we've got nettles. I've already harvested the tops of those. This is Virginia waterleaf. There's gill over the ground. There's dandelion. Over here we have bed straws. Down here we have jewelweed, angelica, docks. Look at this, wintercress. More docks. This is chickweed, violets. I turn around here, look in the water, all the watercress. Oh my gosh, an edible landscape. This is just awesome. The diversity of plant life just keeps getting to us here. So many wild edibles, which of course makes me want to make videos to show you all of these. Oh, so many good things. We're really loving it down here. And
that was like a yes, no. Like, no, I can't even believe it. Yes, we really are.
it fulfills a lot of things for us. But there's this issue, which is, well,
we have no idea how we're going to make any of this happen.
Yeah. And that is it. Can we just say that's the story of our life?
Pretty much so. We often have this, I want to say, life starts to stream us in this direction that we feel that we're being pulled to go, and we have no idea how's it going to happen.
You've heard us talk over and over on this channel about this concept of surrender, and it's very easy to think of how that surrender can make, well, for instance, if you're cold, out in the cold rain, and you're fighting it feels so cold. In that moment when you just release into it and surrender, then suddenly you feel as if the cold is gone.
He's always telling me to do that with mosquitoes too.
You can do it with mosquitoes.
You can do it with a lot of things. If you're having trouble sleeping, then just say, hey, okay, I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to read a great book, or I'm going to meditate. And a lot of times when we remove the pressure of trying to figure something out, then life can act. We can look at things differently. Connections are made. And all of a sudden, voila, we at least have found ourselves just where we were hoping to go, but without forcing it or trying to make it happen, which seems completely contrary to what, well, at least what I was taught growing up.
Maybe we're going to get a little woo-woo here, but what we want to share with you,
woo-woo, never.
and probably a little bit more so in upcoming videos, is that we have found over and over when we just let go into life, when we say, all right, for instance, let's say we decide we really do want to be down in Winona, and we say, let's just aim our life in that direction. Something happens to make that possible. So much so that we typically now will say, where is our life going to be in 2 or 3 years? We have no
Absolutely no idea.
It's always some crazy shift or turn that we have not even foreseen.
So we're going to surrender. We're going to see what life brings us. And we're going to just keep our hearts focused on what it is that feels really good to us. I think that's really important, to keep your heart focused on what feels good to you, on what's calling to you.
Right now, this is... Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
And right now, this is calling a place home.
Yeah.
Right?
Finding our spot that we can put some roots down. We can do some permaculture, all sorts of different ideas, and really just allow ourselves to settle in, and then give ourselves the nourishment we need to do the creative projects that we've got going on. And I think we're just going to bring you along for the ride.
Yeah, that's the concept. As we find our home and move to this new transition in our life that we feel is unfolding before our eyes, of course we want to bring you along for that, whatever that means. Does that mean, as we talked about before, finding a place that can be kind of a bed and breakfast where you can come and physically visit us? Does it mean doing more videos that have to do with permaculture or homesteading or cooking, or does
all
it have
of the
to
above,
do with
and who knows
more
what?
family adventures? We have no idea. We just know that we're feeling drawn towards this area, that it feels right.
Magical.
Yeah, and so that's the direction we're going to fly. This is interesting because there's a dead elm here, and there's been a lot of trampling around. People have been looking for morels, but they leave behind so many good things. These are wood nettles. Oh my gosh, deliciousness. Tons and tons of them. Beautiful young trout lily, wild leeks, so much goodness. All right, love to you all. We would like to hear from you about any time in your life that you have surrendered into an experience. It can be something as simple as feeling that experience with the cold or the rain, to something more woo-woo-ish where you let go into something big in your life and things transpired in a way that you just could not imagine.